I'm Jennifer Braymer, and I live in Costa Rica. I don't mind the concept that my family is a huge part of our ministry in Costa Rica. So if I'm serving my family, then I'm also serving our ministry and my Lord in Costa Rica. But at the same time, I do love to be involved. I love to be involved with the ladies. I love to be involved with the kids, but families as well. Costa Rica is not a place where everything is separated out all the time, and so family is a big deal in Costa Rica. It's super important. And if we can show someone that we love their family and that we care about their family and it being healthy, then that's a way that we can reach out to Costa Ricans. So for me to be able to invite people into our home, show them that we love them, that we can spend time together, we can share a meal together, we could play games together, that my kids want to play with their kids, that we can go to the park, we can interact with people in a way that loves on an entire family, then we can be a huge, useful part of a ministry in Costa Rica. To invite Costa Rican family into our home, I'm always a little bit nervous because I know that my customs from the United States and the customs of a Costa Rican aren't going to be the same. So sometimes I'm a little nervous that I might have some kind of faux pas, but then I also find that people are very forgiving. People are very open to what my culture is and that I'm trying to understand and live in another culture, and so that's great. It honestly ends up being something that's intriguing for both of us. It can be a conversation starter. People want to know about our unusual holidays, and I want to know about their holidays and what kind of foods you might serve at a particular thing, or why we set up our house in a particular way. So finding that I always want to be respectful in my host country, but that it's okay to be us and our family too, is actually turned out to be a good way to spend time, spend life, do life with the people that we live around. Costa Ricans can be super laid back. I think it comes a whole lot from just their really friendly personality. People are important. Jobs, not as in a workplace, but tasks are not the big deal in Costa Rica, but only because people are important. So if you run into someone on the way to do something, you are definitely going to prioritize spending time with the person rather than getting your errands done that day. And so it does, it kind of creates a very laid back type of lifestyle. The big thing in Costa Rica, to present the seriousness of the gospel, you want people to know that you love them and that you have a God who loves them, that Jesus Christ loves them and already did something to pay for their sins, that it's not a work, it's not a rush, a hurry, it's that Jesus Christ came to die for their sins. And so when we can love on someone, when we can build a relationship, it's a long-term decision. It's not in the moment, it's not a spontaneous conversation on the street all the time. It's living life together, building families, building relationships. So a way that we can go about building those relationships is through small groups that meet in our homes and in Costa Rican homes. It's through having ladies over for a cafecito, having coffee and snacks in the afternoon, spending time, investing time over and over and over again with people, not kind of keeping to ourselves, but building our life into and around other people. We have the opportunity of learning from a healthy church at this standpoint. So our girls have had the opportunity to go to Sunday school classes that have Costa Ricans in them. It's where they've learned most of their Spanish, most of their customs, where they learn to sing happy birthday in Spanish. So they've been very involved in that, but then from their school, they've had the opportunity to invite their friends to a church that's known in the area, and it's known to be Costa Rican. It's not something that's from the States, and even though our kids are, the people around them understand that they're going to a Costa Rican church. They have Costa Rican friends, and they enjoy their time there. Costa Rica is wide open right now. There are so many people who are looking for how to get to God. There's a lot of confusion and a lot of open space, that there's nothing filling that gap. And we know that very soon humanistic ideas, the world's idea of how you be okay is going to rush in to fill that void. And we want to be there. We want to be there right now to tell the people that Jesus already did all the work. They don't have to work hard. They don't have to jump through hoops. Jesus already paid that price for them, and we want them to know how dearly loved they are by God.